12 years ago, my brothers showed me the video that is on screen right now by Shane Dawson titled Fred is Dead. It was my first introduction to YouTube I've ever had in my life, and I was only around 6 years old at the time. As a 6-year-old, the poop jokes and the pee gags in the video really just made me laugh a lot, and honestly, from that moment on, I was hooked to YouTube. Every single day after school, I would come home and use any excuse possible to get on the computer or get on my mom's brand new iPhone to watch YouTube. Just a couple months later, after finding out Shane Dawson and watching him for a little bit, I grew old of him and I began to watch Smosh. Anyone who was around on the internet in the early days of YouTube definitely knows who Smosh was and their impact on YouTube there for a little while. They were quickly one of the first YouTube channels to ever reach 10 million subscribers, and they soared up in the rankings. They quickly took over channels like Fred and Ray William Johnson to be the #1 subscribed YouTube channel. Around that time, however, that they were starting to grow, a thing called Minecraft came out, and it quickly grew on me as one of my favorite games I've ever played in my life, and is honestly probably the reason why I'm on YouTube today. YouTubers like Sky Does Minecraft or the Yogscast were people I watched all day, every day. Nothing was better than coming home after, middle school or elementary school and watching a Sky Does Minecraft mod review or the Yogscast build the Jaffa Cake Factory. On November 14th, 2013, I actually ended up making my first ever YouTube video, literally ever, and it featured two guys I probably haven't talked to in 6 years. What you're seeing on screen is that exact video, and yes, I did record it with my iPod at the time. I had no recording equipment, didn't have an HD PVR that I currently still use, or any of that matter. Around 6 months later, I'd end up finding out about a YouTuber who was on the come up in the zombies community known as the Smith Plays. I will actually always dedicate Smith Plays as my inspiration to get into YouTube. Patrick Smith, if you're watching this, just know that you're the reason why I, do YouTube as a hobby nowadays. I would end up doing zombies on YouTube for about 6 months, and then I went dark, and I didn't upload for a long time. It was just too much time for me. I was in middle school at the time, didn't really care, didn't want to put in the work of editing or recording or any of that, and no one wants to sit there and watch a teenager go through puberty over YouTube. At E3 2014, there was a game revealed that I absolutely fell in love with, and of course, it was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Now, it's very obvious that the game revealed in the E3 trailer is nowhere near what we got today, but I'm kind of happy it's the way it is now. It's very likely that if Ubisoft doesn't create the operator ideas or any of that matter and change the game from what it was at the E3 trailer, Siege isn't around today. Early February, Velvet Shell was released in Rainbow Six Siege, and it truly to this day is still my favorite season of Rainbow Six Siege I've ever played on my life. February 10th, I had made my return to YouTube, and I was going to start making Rainbow Six Siege videos. I had made my mind up on that. They're very, very bumpy. You can go back and watch them if you want, just, date added oldest, obviously, and you can go back and watch them yourselves. Just know that my commentating skills weren't that great. But one thing I will say going throughout all of this is I just want to thank you guys. Every time I see a video do well, or you guys comment on the videos, great video, loved it, whatever that matter is, anything similar to that, it makes me happy. It makes me happy to see success and grow, and that's what we're doing right now, and that's what we've done since February 10th, 2017. I just want to thank you guys a lot, because honestly, it's not the money at the end of the day that I get from YouTube that makes me happy. It's knowing that I entertain you guys, give you news, whatever that may be, and make you guys happy. I've met so many people that I've made bonds with through the Discord server and playing Siege with you guys, or, just seeing you guys comment on the videos continuously, and that means so much to me. So with all that sappy shit out of the way, thank you all for 20K subscribers. It's really, honestly, something I would never imagine. I was telling everyone, 20,000. 2 years ago, I would have never expected that. Flying back 12 years ago to that Shane Dawson video at the start of the video, I would have never guessed that one day I would be able to make money from YouTube. I would be able to have it as a hobby that, makes me happy, and that it would connect me to so many people across the world. And I just want to thank every single one of you who has made that possible. So once again, thank you guys for 20K. I'm not a big numbers guy. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if I'm making you all happy and I'm entertaining you guys, that's what matters. Be sure to join the Discord with the link down below in the description so we can play sometime. Like I said, I love making bonds with you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.